What if you were to set fire to the human body and burn away all of the organic compounds, evaporate all of the water off into the air? What would you be left with? A fine mineral ash. And it's that ash residue that is actually the same in every single person. It's composed of 12 foundational inorganic compounds, which we now call the cell salts. Cell salts are the mineral scaffolding that underlie all of human biology. These 12 salts were first identified in 1873 by a German physician named Dr. Wilhelm Schüßler, who believed they represented the essential building blocks of cellular life. In the late 19th century, Schüßler studied the inorganic residues of human tissue, and he found 12 mineral compounds that were basically always present in healthy cells, but often missing or altered in diseased cells. He proposed that illness originates not as an invasion from outside, but rather as a disturbance in the body's internal mineral equilibrium, a breakdown in the communication network that maintains repair. This view placed him in what we'd now call a terrain-based biology, disease as a reflection of the body's internal environment, not merely a germ or pathogen presence. He called these substances the biochemic cell salts, and he administered them in microdoses. When mineral balance returned after their administration, vitality seemed to follow. Today, we might say that he was mapping the electrodynamic nature of health, minerals generating charge differentials, structuring intracellular water, and maintaining the body's voltage architecture, the body as a living electrical terrain. Half a century later, American biochemist Dr. George Washington Carey took Schüßler's discovery into a more cosmic frame. Carey followed a Hermetic axiom, which maybe you've heard before. As above, so below, as within, so without. He viewed the human body as a fractal reflection of the universe, governed by the same harmonics that organize galaxies and cells alike. In 1893, Carey proposed that each of the 12 cell salts corresponds to one of the 12 zodiacal archetypes, 12 repeating rhythms that shape both physiology and temperament. His key insight: the sun sign at birth, the architecture of the heavens in that moment, correlates with a specific mineral deficiency in the body. Our cosmic environment at birth imprints the body's mineral pattern, highlighting both strengths and energetic vulnerabilities. Now, at first, I know this sounds mystical, a little woo, but Carey's framework mirrors what modern science is beginning to observe, that nature repeats patterns across scales, from spiral galaxies to DNA helices, from planetary orbits to heart rate variability. The same harmonic ratios echo throughout creation. He saw minerals as the physical translators of those harmonics, the conductors keeping the body entrained with its environment, the science of synchronicity. And while we can't yet prove his celestial model, we now know that water behaves as an antenna for electromagnetic frequencies. Its molecular structure shifts in response to field variations. So Carey may have been describing an early model of electromagnetic resonance, how solar and planetary fields could subtly influence biological water. It's a fascinating possibility that his zodiacal language was an intuitive map of field dynamics, still being explored today. In 1935, Inez Eudora Perry published The Zodiac and the Salts of Salvation, proposing that human gestation unfolds in a 12-stage mineral sequence, each month aligned with one of the salts and its energetic field. So Perry taught that minerals act as temporal instructions, teaching the forming waters of the body how to structure and organize. Carey added another layer to that of Carey's. The 3 salts outside of your gestational window, the 3 months post-birth, these are the months that tend to be the ones we are predisposed to lack for life. They mark our constitutional blind spots in terms of minerals. Modern developmental biology begins to support her intuition. Research by Dr. Michael Levin shows that bioelectric voltage gradients literally map tissue architecture. Ionic currents decide where cells migrate, when they divide, and how organs self-assemble, meaning voltage, not genes alone, carries the blueprint of form. If the fetus develops within structured water that's sensitive to electromagnetic fields, aka embryonic fluid, then Perry's 12-fold cycle could mirror periodic EMF variations that imprint timing and pattern into the developing body, an early language for how fields shape form. A century later, quantum biology and biophysics are beginning to confirm what these pioneers sensed intuitively. Every cell is a charged node in an electromagnetic network. Its membrane potential, maintained by mineral ions, creates voltage that regulates gene expression and communication. Around and within every cell lies structured water, arranged in liquid crystalline sheets that conduct and store charge. Studies by Gerald Pollack show this water separates charge, holds memory, and responds instantly to electromagnetic input. Minerals stabilize the structure. Fields tune it. So when mineral balance falters or EMFs become chaotic, cellular water loses order and communication slows. When charge relationships are restored through grounding, sunlight, or Schüßler's salts, coherence returns. So through this lens, cell salts act as bioelectric recalibrators, restoring the voltage patterns that structure our internal waters and reharmonizing us with the electromagnetic field of life itself. So when we talk about cell salts today, we're not just talking about minerals. We're talking about information, conductivity, and coherence. The way the human body remembers its geometry and stays in conversation with the universe around it. In the next video in this series, we'll explore how these same salts actually behave as homeopathics, and how modern research, including Dr. Luc Montagnier's work on water memory, helps explain how information can persist in water long after the physical substance is gone.